Hello and welcome to Live with Amanda. Today we're going to be talking about what to wear in therapy sessions. So I'm just going to start off by saying I'm absolutely not going to police you around what you wear. I think that this is a multi-layered answer and there's no one size fits all. So I will just start off by saying wear whatever you want to wear. Now, if you're actually looking for advice on what would make sense to wear, then this video is for you. This is inspired because I am in the middle of moving. You can't tell, but there are a ton of boxes over here, and I packed a bunch of my clothes. And today for this video, I'm like, what am I going to wear? And so I was like, well, that would be a good video to talk about for, these Live with Amanda. So I will say that I matched my clients for the most part when I was thinking about dress in my practice. So for instance, if I was going to be working with a lot of kids in a particular day, I would wear things that I could get on the floor easily with. I could have paint on me. I could maneuver quickly. I would be able to be doing movement, right? And so if you work with kids, like you're not going to wear like heels and dresses probably and things that are not very comfortable. Similar to like a teacher, right? Like you're probably going to dress in a way that you can move, you can get messy, and you can be comfortable. Now, if I had a day where I was working with a lot of couples, I would probably dress up a little bit. There's just something about couples looking to you really, really as somebody who is going to help them save their marriage, help them save their relationship. You're the expert. And I like to exude that kind of confidence when I'm working with couples. And so I would dress a little nicer. I would be in my heels. I would be in my dress. I never wore suits to the office like that. That's not my style, but I would wear dresses like that. If I was trying to put my best foot forward, I would wear dresses. Same thing. If I had a lot of intakes in a particular day, I might dress a little nicer. Again, it always depended on my office too. I had one particular office that was absolutely freezing. Like it was so cold and we didn't have control over the air conditioning. So I had to wear sweaters. I had to mostly wear pants. It would make sense for us to really only wear pants. And if I wore a dress, I'd have to bundle up in a blanket. So I really looked probably pretty interesting to intakes where I'm like in this giant sweater, bundled up with a blanket. Our couch had a blanket. It was cold. So I dressed based off of that. In the summer here in Florida, well, it's always hot here in Florida for the most part, but like definitely in the summer, we're not wearing tons of layers. We're dressing a little bit more casually. So it's really going to depend on who you work with, what your own comfort level is, and your geographical location. Like I imagine if you are in Canada, you are going to be bundled up a lot, even if your office is very warm, right? You're going to be wearing pants. You're going to be wearing things that are like match the climate and match the geography. And so I don't really think that anybody should tell you what to wear. Obviously, if you work in a group practice, there's probably going to be a code of conduct or a code of, dress code. Ours is very like just, business casual, but we don't enforce it in any kind of way. We want to make sure that our therapists are really comfortable in whatever it is that they're doing. We have therapists who dress like to the nines and I'm like, wow, you look really great. And then I have therapists who you can tell they're working with children enough. They look great, but they just look like they are ready to get into like Play-Doh, glitter, which we try not to allow glitter in the offices. It's a mess. But some therapists do like glitter. I'm going to give you one more tip on how to dress for your particular clients in your office. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. While they can't necessarily give you fashion advice, they can definitely give you advice on how to run your practice smoothly with their electronic health records. You can pick up the phone, you can give them a call, they will give you guidance. They just rolled out Therapy Fuel, the AI notes. They have assessment tools, they have insurance billing, credit card billing, a platform where you can message your clients, a portal so that you can send paperwork. It's a really full service electronic health record. Say that 5 times really fast. I highly recommend you check out TherapyNotes. So going back to dressing, you can certainly dress like other therapists and wear cardigans, right? I thought about buying cardigans as a, gift for our therapists because while shirts are great, everybody wears cardigans. And so my tip is don't sweat it, right? Like you figure out what you like to wear every day, what matches your clients, what matches the modalities that you're using, and you wear what feels good to you, what feels good to your body, and what feels good to you as a private practice therapist. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.